During sentencing, he finally answered the big question, why he did it.
That evening was when he first learned that Taya was not born a female, and that in response to that, he reacted and shot her.
Karen Kendra Holmes, a trans community advocate, says there's a bigger problem, acceptance and safety.
It is scary. I mean, for any trans person, they want to be loved, they want to be accepted for who they are, but, it just isn't happening.
Like, I'm a man. I just found out that I've been having sex with a man. I don't care what society is trying to push out this or whatever. I don't, all of that is void, like null and void to my person, my psyche, my thinking. I'm gay, but I'm not because I was forced. It's forced, and people are not trying to, or society or the law isn't trying to recognize this as our word. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video today. I am your host, Dutch the Creator, and this is the Black Non-Democrat YouTube and Rumble channel. I appreciate you guys, man. Look, y'all came in droves. Shout out to all of my new subscribers who, voiced their opinion on a video I put out the other day, where it was literally talking about transgenders not telling their significant other that they were born male, and how it's a lot of, misdirected narratives out here, or misconceptions about how trans women lose their lives. You see what I'm saying? And I will be remiss if I say, do you have cases where, people have hate against these people? Yes, you do. But I don't think it's to the point where, it's the majority. I think most of the time, like in my last video, where we had a story where this guy from my neighborhood, he was messing with a trans woman from my neighborhood. Like, I literally lived in that complex in Suitland, Maryland, where this happened. And basically, he found out after a couple of months and him having sex with this man that I guess had the surgery or whatever, right? And, he found out and he murdered her, or him. He murdered the trans woman.
He finally answered the big question, why he did it.
That evening was when he first learned that Taya was not born a female, and that in response to that, he reacted and shot her.
I don't condone murder. I don't. But I said in that video, it was, straight up sexual assault, AKA R word. It was. And you guys, man, really came through on that video. And I just want to read some of these comments, man. I haven't, did a comment reading in a long time, but I'm going to read some of these comments because you guys have to hear what people had to say about this. It's a controversial comment, but this is assault because the person would not have sex with them if they knew they were trans. They were not able to fully consent to the circumstances, and they were forced into a choice they were not aware of. And just think about that, man. Just think about that, people. I'm in a new relationship, okay? Sweet girl, great girl, love her to death. You guys know I was, got a divorce last year, and no pity party. It was for the best. Shout out to my ex-wife. She's the best mother ever, right? But I've been messing with this girl, or this woman, for about 3 months now. You know what I mean? And if I was to find out that she was born a male, I don't know I first of all, I hope I find out over the phone. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like a crime of passion with these cases. It's like psychologically, it has to be fucked up. I mean, for real. Like, I'm a man. I just found out that I've been having sex with a man. I don't care what society is trying to push out this or whatever. I don't all of that is void. Like, null and void to my person, my psyche, my thinking. I'm gay. But I'm not, because I was forced. It's forced. And people are not trying to, or society or the law isn't trying to recognize this as our word. And I really want to, fight for that. I really want to fight. I want to make it a law to where if you do this, which I'm going to read one that came through. Let me see. Like this guy said, Roger Walker, he said, there are men who go online and identify as lonely men looking for romance. Some of these men get women to give them money and gifts. When the women realize that the man has multiple girlfriends or a deeper relationship isn't going to happen, the women can seek legal action. And if caught, these men can face consequences legally. And it's a little law out there where if I seduce her, I can be held accountable for her feelings. But if you want to pretend to be a woman and have intimate relations with an unsuspected heterosexual man, then that is totally fine. And the thing is, it's not fine. It is forced sex, and that is our word. I mean, I can't. The thing is, this is what I want. And I'm going to end the video on this and let you guys, finish the conversation down in the comment section. Now, it's like this, people. This is my idea of what I'm talking about now, okay? If they understand or make the law that, first they got to admit that it is sexual assault. It is our word, okay? We got to admit that. And once we identify that as that, we now got to go to those cases, because law and court is all about precedents. So go to all of the women's cases that when they got R-worded and they killed the person that R-worded them, either in the moment or came back to stab them in the neck while they sleep or whatever, because this case is out there. But we will call those women heroes. We will call them all. She's so brave for standing up for her sanctity, right? We take those cases, compare them to the men's cases that do this, and dish out the punishment accordingly. Am I saying these men should get away with it? No, I don't think the women should get away with it. But it should have some type of consideration and not be held a hate crime either. It shouldn't be held a hate crime. This guy that we did the story on, he get 46 years. They told him he should get the death penalty. He is the scum of the earth. But you just glossed over that this guy was deceived by a whole man to have sex with him, be intimate with him. It's crazy. That's all I got. Y'all go to that video. I will post it up here right now so you can click it and you can read all the rest of those great comments, man. Until next time, people, stay unplugged from false narratives, and let's try to get this heard. It should be a law against telling someone or not telling someone of your biological status and having sex with them. That's all I got. Y'all go down in the comment section, tell me what you think, and like I said, stay unplugged from false narratives. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.